Hello, welcome back to Tales and Tales with Brittany. Today we are going to be going over my plans for my book ban or overbooked. Overbooked was created by Mel from mellenorereads. It was originally created as a reward system for her to help earn various tiers of reward based on the books she is reading. I have done a little twist on it for me to be able to earn new series starts along with some other new goodies. So let's get on into having a look at my board.
See? Is that you? Is that your fans? Is that your fans? No? Okay. Goodbye. So this is my book ban board. It's overall fairly similar to that created by mellenorereads. I have tweaked some of her categories, and I, of course, put in my own rewards. So essentially what I have decided is that I need to read 5 books in each of the rows, so 5 out of the 7 categories in order to earn that prize. I do have to earn kind of the tier 1 prize first, then tier 2, then tier 3, I'm still deciding on tier 4. I don't tend to actually buy a lot of special edition books, but in order to get to tier 3, I do have to get through tier 1 and tier 2 first. So my first tier of rewards is a new series. Essentially, I would consider this like a new release new series, so any new series that only has 1 book out. So essentially, I will get the permission to start a series, but it will have a little bit less of a commitment than, say, a larger series that have multiple books out. All I'll have to do is read 1 book and I'll immediately be caught up. So it's a little bit of like a slice or a little bit of a taste of a new series without giving myself a big, long commitment of a giant series. So my second tier is book merch. So this will most likely end up being book shirts. I do love buying book shirts. I do tend to wear book shirts 3 or 4 days out of the week. Pretty much if I am not wearing a scrubs to work, then I am probably wearing a book shirt out and about in the world. So my third tier is a new series that have multiple books out. Definitely kind of the peak of the rewards for me. I love starting new series, and there are definitely a few different series that I have my eye on starting that have multiple books out. The problem is they are a big commitment, and I can't just go in and start a new book and instantly be caught up on the series. So definitely that's why I have to read a fair bit in order to earn a new start with a multiple series. My fourth tier is to buy a special edition of a beloved book. Definitely saving this for any books that I have rated 5 stars and extremely enjoyed. This is more something that's a bit more special than like a first edition that I'm able to get at a regular bookstore. Something that is a bit more special, something that's a bit more pricey. It's hard to get the nice special editions here in Canada, or at least it's usually quite pricey. The cost to ship to Canada is usually $20 to $25 Canadian. So let's go over my different categories. So my first category for B is borrowed. So this will be any book that I've borrowed from Libby, I've borrowed from Hoopla. I would also consider anything I borrowed from KU. My first O is a book that's over 500 pages. I feel like something should just be extra special if you read books that long. My happy spot is usually 350 to about 400, 425 pages. So anytime I read anything over 500 pages, I feel like I deserve a reward. My second O, I'm calling overdue. So I'm calling these any series that I haven't read a book in for more than a year. So definitely there is a few books that I kind of feel like I need a little bit of an extra push to continue on in the series. So my K is knocking out a series. I have multiple book series that I currently only have one book left in the series to read. So I definitely want to focus on knocking out of those series. I want to get my currently reading series number down. It's currently over 100. That's ridiculous. I need to cut that back. My second B is backlist. So I consider a backlist book to be anything that was published not in the current year and not in the previous year. So essentially, for now, I would say that is a book that was published in 2023 or sooner. I can definitely take this as reading a sequel that was published in 2023 or earlier, but I can also read a standalone, or if I do magically happen to earn kind of a new series start that was sooner than that, then that works too. My A is going to be for any read along books that I am currently reading. I am involved in a few different series along. I am trying to read through the Green Rider series before the 8th book releases in September. I am reading the Zodiac Academy series as part of the Zodiac Academy read along that was created by Vanessa of Read with Dr. B. I'm reading through the Vampire Academy series read along. I will also be taking part in the off-campus read-along, which was created by my dear YouTube friend, Reading with Court. You definitely should join along with some of these read-alongs if any of these series interest you. And my N will be any new releases.
Thank you so much for joining me for reviewing my plans for Overbooked for my book buying band. I cannot wait to see how this challenge goes. We'll see how successful I am. I tend to be a little bit too lenient with myself when it comes to challenges. I'm not that best at sticking tightly to a budget or to sticking to kind of no buys. So we shall see how quickly I am able to work through this list and try to earn myself some new starts and some new bookish merch. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day, whether it's morning, noon, or night, and I hope that your next read is a 5-star. Take care.